Today on Boothy's AFL Dream Team Fantasy Podcast, we're going to look at Essendon. The players I would consider from Essendon, although be careful with Essendon because it's a tricky season for them coming up in 2017, are as follows. David Zaharakis for the confidence he's gained and the matches he's played over the last several number of years at a high level. Darcy Parish because he is going to be an absolute superstar mid and played 20 matches last year with a good return of 6 goals and 21 disposals, so he'll only get better. Ratio Fantasia, if you want to pick a forward, he's got sublime skills, kicks a goal and a half a game, 15 disposals a game, and will get better, coming up to his 50th match. Kyle Langford, third-year player, coming up to a 50th match if he plays every game this year. Good return of goals per games and possessions getting up there as well. Marty Gleeson, if you're looking for another defender, D4. He's played 50 games now, 51 in fact. Played 20 games last year and looks solid with 18 disposals per game. And the two rookies, Kobe Mutch and Andrew McGrath. Andrew McGrath because he's the number one and will be fantastic. And Kobe Mutch because he's a ball magnet, so if he gets into round one, then pick him by all means, as David Myers has just gone out for 2 months. And I have concerns about Dyson Heppel and Joe Watson, although they are superstars of the game, either future or past, or even you might argue present, when they played a year and a half ago. Be careful because you may not realise that in Anzac Day game in round 5, they play on a Tuesday, then they back up on the Sunday afterwards, 5 days later, which is tough. So I'm suggesting if you're going to pick them in round 7, provided they have round 6 as a rest. In other words, if they play Anzac Day, then they have a rest in round 6 with a 5-day break, pick them in round 7 when they're fresh. That way you've got them for 6 rounds before their bye in round 13. They have the last of the byes out of all the teams, along with 5 other teams in round 13. So if you pick them in round 7, if they're priced right and they've had a week off, that might be a great time to get them. I have worries about picking them in round 1 because they could get injured, with soft tissue injuries and so forth after a year off. I'd avoid them if they look good for the first 5 and they have round 6 off, then yeah, by all means pick them in round 7, ready to go for the next 6 weeks during those bye rounds, as I said to you, and that would be a good time to get them. So please be careful with Essendon players this year because they're a really unusual scenario coming off their year out of the game. But as I said, Parish will be a superstar. Zaharakis as consistent as they come. Fantasia or Langford, one or the other. Langford probably get more possessions, Fantasia more goals, and Gleeson if you wanted a D4, something different in defence. The other two, if they're picked in round 1, which I think they will be, but you never know. So that's a look at Essendon. I wanted to give you some players to think about. The ones I would pick from that list would be Darcy Parish. He's the main one, and Andrew McGrath if he's selected in round 1. Ashley McGrath retired a couple of years ago from Brisbane. So good luck with Essendon. I look forward to coming up with another team tomorrow, which will be Collingwood, and I'll dissect them in 24 hours from now. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and there'll be a podcast every day, as I say, until I get through all 18 teams over the next 2 weeks or so. Thank you, and bye for now.